Hello, this is Patrick Chopson. Really excited to get to talk to you all today. I'm one of the co-founders at cove.tool. It's a web-based application for doing all types of building simulation, things of that nature. And we're going to be looking at today, what if we put a building on the planet Mars, since there's quite a few folks that are thinking about that, how would we live there, work there, think all of that good stuff. And just see what would happen if we use the Title 24 inputs for the 2019 version. I think it's a pretty fun little exercise. So we're going to start off, we're going to put our building there, but the kind of fun thing, there's a little Easter egg in our software where if you type Mars colony, it'll actually put it on Mars. So I've just located at the San Francisco airport, or sorry, the Sacramento airport. So we're going to locate it there and we'll see what happens. So we got the office use, we got it in US units, and we got the correct inputs there as well. So once we save that, then we'll load up here and we can actually see the model that I uploaded. And this actually came into us from Rhino. So we can actually see here a really interesting model. We can look at all the different, and if we were on Earth, we'd see property information, but we can actually fly around this model. We'll look at it. It's been located on the equator in Mars. And so we're using a sky dome that's been adjusted to the correct, 60% reduction in energy use, things like and daylight and things like that. And then we're also using a weather file that's from the Arctic Circle, because the Arctic Circle on Earth is similar to, Mars on the equator. And we can see here we actually have like a cool map from NASA that's been loaded for this location. And we can see like hours of sun. And I'm just going to toggle through few different things here. We can look at maybe like a hours of sun. We can look at radiation. We can look at perhaps kind of like an ASC for glare study, daylight for SDA, things like that. So pretty fun views, all these different metrics. And then we'll look at from an energy use standpoint, how are we looking? And if I put in like a pretty large solar panel area, that's going to give me a good reduction in energy use of 33, but we can see that it's a really high energy use, obviously mostly heating. And we might want to look at some of the inputs like for your envelope. So maybe for our R value, we could go to like let's go for some aerogel or something like R50. And we'll do R50 as well for the roof. And then we can recalculate and immediately kind of see what that would do. So I think that's kind of a fun exercise. And I've also been through this a couple times now, trying out different things. And it actually turns out you do need windows on Mars, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to collect a lot of solar energy that you need for heating. Since it's all a heating dominated climate, you really want to make sure that you're letting through that solar radiation while simultaneously keeping it nice and toasty in there. So we can see that, obviously there's a lot of energy use, but, reducing your wall R values, things like that. Well, maybe I'll go from my glazing U value down to 0.22. Let's see, maybe that's a more higher performance, but still a window that you could buy nowadays. And so we'll try that out as well. And we can see how that affects our energy use in real time. Then the last part that we might want to look at is looking at the results for our optimization. So here we have all these different scenarios that have been run. Each of these blue lines is a different simulation. And we can look at what combination of components will lead to the lowest energy use, highest number of lead points or cost premium, payback years, embodied carbon, things like that. So I'm going to actually look at this and we'll see if we can find a bundle. And this is actually using machine learning here, where we can say we want the lowest cost, but we want, maybe we'll use the most energy savings. So we can see there's this one bundle, costs us $800,000 or more here on Earth, but it's going to give us 43% energy savings, get our EUI to 2013 or 213. We got things like renewable energy. We can try out different values. Maybe I'll do like a larger array. And then of course we could recalculate and do things like that. So there's definitely ways that we can make it work, and being able to iteratively, like whether we draw the colony, do some rooms and mock-ups, things like that, or we can mock up different types of windows. Just kind of shows that nowadays, with a lot of the different simulation tools that are available, we can really explore even worlds outside of our own. And with that, I'm really excited to look forward to this whole day and all the different things that we're doing. So definitely, if you have questions, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'm Patrick Chopson over here at cove.tool. Thank you.